Good morning, guys. It's Emily from Doa Deer Nursery. I wanted to firstly introduce you to the twins here. On the right is Abigail, and on the left is Bailey. So Abby and Bailey are the two sweet girls. And I wanted to take you guys along on our morning routine today. Really, they've already had their first nap. They tend to get up usually around 5:30 in the morning is kind of their last late night, early morning feed. And then they go back down for about 2.5 to 3 hours. So I don't bother getting them dressed or ready or anything that early in the morning, since we all try and get back to sleep for a few hours. But now that they've had that first nap, they're going to be waking up pretty soon here and needing another feed. And then we're going to get them all dressed and ready for the day. So with twins, you definitely do have to get a little bit creative, especially with feeding. So that's why I have them both in the car seat. That way I can have them both right here next to me and hopefully be able to feed one girl while the other one continues to nap. So Abby here has been the most vocal this morning. So I'm gonna feed her first. And hopefully Bailey will just keep sleeping away while I feed her sister. Abby here is usually my good little sleeper. She's kind of my little peaceful, tranquil girl. She's already very good at self-soothing. She loves having a pacifier. Let's go ahead and just take that out. Hopefully won't bother her too much. And these are the tiny little ma'am pacifiers. This is the only thing I give them right now because they are so petite. I've got a little bottle made up here. It's about 4 ounces. I think they'll probably only have about 2 since they're still eating pretty small size meals quite frequently. Okay. Let's see if she'll take this for me. There we go. Good girl. So yeah, Abby is kind of my little quiet girl. I have a feeling as they grow up, she'll maybe be the more shy or reserved of the two. Bailey's a bit more saucy. She's very vocal about when she needs something. And Abby, as long as she gets cuddles and is fed and changed and can snuggle up next to her sister, she stays pretty content. Not to say she doesn't have her fussy moments too, but usually while I'm feeding Bailey, even if she's getting kind of fussy and grumpy, Abby will continue to just sleep away. And I feel like they constantly need to be near one another. Like right now, I want to keep them side by side even as I'm feeding, because they just seem to do better when they're near one another. Alright, that was about 2 ounces, I think. A pretty quick eater, this little one. Okay. She's a pretty good burper too, so I'm just going to sit her up a little bit. Get these little arms up, and hopefully we'll get a pretty good burp from her here pretty quick, because Bailey's starting to wake up a little bit, and when she's hungry she will let you know. Come on, baby girl. Just a little burp. There we go. That was a good one. Alright, let's try and do the little transfer. We'll get Abby back in the car seat. and get Bailey fed. I'm gonna go ahead and give her her little pacifier back so that she stays nice and content while her sister eats. All right, in she goes. Okay, there you go. All right, then let's try and get Bailey out of here. Oh, shh, 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 shh. I know. Make sure your sister's comfy. Okay. Here is Miss Bailey. This is my saucy girl. She's got the most beautiful, elegant little hands and fingers. Okay. I won't make you wait for breakfast any longer. Let's get her bottle. Okay, there we go. There we go. So even though Bailey was born second, she was a little bit bigger than Abby at birth, just a couple ounces more. She's also a really good eater. She does tend to kind of fuss and fidget a bit more though throughout her feedings, kind of spitting the bottle out before taking it back. But she is just, I can already tell, just gonna be so smart and funny. She's got a lot of attitude. She already tells you when she needs something or when she's unhappy. And she, very much like her sister, just likes to be near Abby. They're both very, very sweet girls. Oh, okay. She's already done. She's telling me she can be a bit more difficult to coax a burp out of though sometimes. We'll see. Come on, baby girl. Sometimes even just sitting her up is not enough. So what I'll do, turn her a little bit. I'll lay her across my forearm like this and just cradle her head in my hand, making sure to just hold her along the jawline. Let her head rest comfortably and just pat her like this. That way she's a bit more horizontal. Hopefully you can kind of get those air bubbles up a little bit. Make sure her legs are in a comfy position. Sometimes I'll even just kind of sway her a little bit and rub her back. Try and get those air bubbles moving a little bit. There we go. Not too difficult this morning. All right, I'll gently turn you back over, baby girl. Okay. All right. So now that they're both fed and burped, they're both gonna need a diaper change. And then I figure we'll get them all dressed and ready for the day. Okay? Let's do that. So I've got both girls out of the car seat and just laid out comfy on the ottoman here. I've got some really cute little matching outfits for them. We've got one here. This will probably be for Abby. And then this one here for Bailey with some cute accessories. and some diapers. So Abby still seems pretty content. Again, as long as she's got her pacifier and she feels that we're near, she's perfectly okay. So go ahead and start with Bailey. Hopefully she won't get too fussy on us. All right, I've got these cute little PJs with the matching booties. But we'll unsnap this. Thankfully, it's actually quite warm and sunny in here today. We've had a lot of really gray, rainy days. And then this morning when we woke up, it was bright and sunny. It was a really nice little change than what we're used to. So usually I always put a plain white onesie under every outfit. But it's warm enough today that I just think the one long sleeve onesie will be more than enough to keep them warm without getting overheated. Okay, let's take this off. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this diaper. Nice little rolled up diaper. And they're currently in Pampers newborn size. When they were first born, they were definitely in preemie, and they can still fit preemie diapers, but I worry that they're a little too snug, and if we have an accident, it'll be a big diaper blowout. So they're in newborn now. All right, let's go ahead and put this onesie on her, or should we do the pink? You know what, maybe we'll do the pink because this one has the little cuffs on it to roll over the hands, which Bailey, like I said, she's feisty and she likes to stretch her fingers and is already pretty active, so maybe some scratch mittens will be a little bit less confining for her than just the little fold over cuffs. All right, we'll go over the head. There we go, sweet girl. I also feel too, I tend to just naturally want to put Abby in the more girly things and Bailey, because she maybe has a bit more of a tomboy name, I want to put her in the more gender neutral things, and so I almost purposely try and break that and put Bailey in the more girly stuff sometimes. But I don't know, I just feel like it kind of naturally suits their personalities a little bit. Abby's kind of the sweet, delicate little princess, and Bailey's kind of the Merida, more wild, funky girl. But all right, let's go ahead. I've got these really cute polka dot pants, and they've got the little built-in feet already. So no need for socks for her. There we go. And I'm thinking about maybe taking the girls out with me today. It's definitely a little bit of a challenge to go out with 2 newborn babies, but we've got errands to run and hopefully they'll be pretty well behaved. All right, she's all dressed. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these little mittens on her so she doesn't scratch her perfect little face. And we'll go ahead and see if we can get her sister up a little bit for a diaper change. All right, Bailey's all content. Let's go ahead and get Abby dressed. I'm gonna leave her pacifier for now if it keeps her comfortable. There we go. I just love this whole Carter's set. It's very kind of Parisian, I think, with the patterns of the park benches and the bicycles and people in the park. Something about it is that very kind of quaint French, almost like a toile pattern fabric. And I just really love it. I've got a whole set of sleepers and onesies and pants. And it's really great to be able to mix and match all these things for the girls rather than constantly struggling to find outfits that match. All right, let's get her diaper changed. Okay. Another newborn. You can see that, at least in my opinion, Abby looks a tiny bit smaller than her sister. Maybe it's just that she's more curled up most of the time. She's not fully stretched out, so she doesn't look quite as big. All right, just gonna take this out while I put the onesie over your head. All right, she's okay. You're okay. You're okay. There we go. And I love how their hair, although it's almost the exact same color, they both have, their hair just naturally falls in a slightly different way. Abby's hair is more kind of side swept, and Bailey's tends to go straight down in her face. And I just think they're both so cute and pretty. All right. That's another onesie. I'm just gonna go ahead right now and fold these over because these girls definitely can scratch. They've already got such thick, strong, long nails, which maybe they get that from me. My nails have always grown really fast. All right, so these cute little pants, they have a little heart on the bum, but they don't have any feeties, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some socks on her. I want to keep these delicate little feet warm. There you go. We'll get these little pants on her. They are just too cute. I want them to stay this tiny forever and ever. Okay, there we go. Hold these up a little bit. Okay. Here's your passy back, mamas. It's okay. There you go. I can just even try and give Bailey her passy and she won't take it. That's okay. And then I've got these two really adorable caps. I've given them the name Doe caps because of my nursery name. And these are made for me by one of my best friends in the whole world, Shanine of the Sparkling Bean. She made them especially for these two little girls. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on. Whoop, cover your eyes, baby girl. There we go. And what I love about these is they're not super thick, so I don't worry that they're going to get overheated. But it's also just enough to kind of protect these, you know, mostly bald little heads from the weather. There we go. Okay. I just kind of roll them up a little bit just to tuck in the raw edges. There we go. Oh, I just think they look so sweet like this. Here, let's move Bailey up a little bit so she can be near her sister. There you go. All right, so that's pretty much our morning routine. We'll just kind of have some playtime right here on this comfy ottoman. Physically, they don't do too much yet, but we'll just talk and sing and maybe read some books. And then they'll probably fall back asleep within the next hour and a half or so. And then I think maybe we'll do an outing today. So if that's the case, I'll definitely bring you guys along with me. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly